What is up, guys? How are we doing? Hope you are all well. We're here for one final go, one final run into the breach, dear friends, here at LMU. I'm going to press the record button even though we've missed the intro, but never mind, we don't care, we shall carry on. We're going to be doing Imola, which is going to be interesting because it's a bit of changeable conditions in this one. It starts damp and gets wetter as we go on, so could be a bit of an interesting one. We've picked the Lamborghini first of all, just to be in slightly familiar ground. Very high chance we could lose our Silver 1 drive rating, which is fine. Quite a popular lobby, this one, by the looks of it. That's where most people seem to be sitting this week. I've seen most of the bigger streamers be streaming this one this week, so should be some good racing in this one, hopefully. Let's jump in. Join event. Oh dear. Apologies, still suffering with a little cough. It's very annoying. But we shall endeavour to persevere. Now, Imola I am not very good with. I've never really got to grips with it. But who knows, we may buck that trend today. It's going all about keeping the nose clean, avoiding the LMP2 lunges, all the usual multi-class stuff. We're car number 2 in split 2 of 4. Beautiful. So game's expecting a lot from me. Great. Cool. Fully open setup. Lovely. You'll love to see it. Right, car setup. Bring that down a bit. You alright, everyone, mate? How are you doing? We're going to keep that a bit conservative because we are in the wet. Could be some horrific understeer with this though, so we're going to stiffen the rears up a little bit. Put that to 540. Make sure we've adjusted it in Moza pit house. There we go. We're at 540. Beautiful. Love it. We're going to go high downforce because it's wet and greasy. Probably up that a little bit just to be a bit safer on fuel. We're still going to need to pit for fuel anyway by the looks of it, so. Oh dear. Well, split 2, can't really complain. We're on the must be the very right of the car for split 2, I think. Because it's given us a relatively high car number. I think it gave me car 2 as we loaded. So game's expecting a lot from me today. So you know, no pressure. No pressure trying to keep it on track either. But how are we doing, everyone out there into internet, everyone on Twitch, everyone on YouTube, how are we doing this evening? We'll jump to game review shortly once we actually get out and do some practice. Practice? Qualifying. That's our practice. Qualifying is our practice. Gotta make sure we chuck the wets on because it is going to be raining during qualifying. Oh, I've got JPS. Is JPS in here? Hey, JPS. Long friend of the channel. No, we ain't gonna push that out there. Oh, right. Quali, where are we? Come on, Quali. We got JPS. He's in the Mustang as well. So just chatting with JPS. Bear with. Right, Collie is here. Lower the fuel to a few laps. Because we've got 8 minutes, do 4 or 5 laps just to be safe. Let's go. Go, 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 go. And we're into game chat. Oh, we're still on medium spot. Oh, I forgot something. Chat, why didn't you remind me to change my tyres? Wets. There we go. Start. That's better. Chat, I need you guys to be my race engineer. We should probably actually get Jim back. It's been a while since we've had Jim. I miss his sass. Brake bias, we want to move that back because it's wet. Yeah, a bit more rearward. 51 should be good. Comfortable out lap. Have a quick feel for how the curbs are doing. A little bit understeer on throttle, to be expected. No, I've never done great at Imola. Ever, really. I used to do it back in the ACC days, but I was always like a couple of seconds off pace. Like 45s I think I could do, but the quick time's like 43s, so I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this one. We're just gonna, as I say, try and keep clean. Let's have a good race. Try and pick off what we can, keep it on track. All that good fun stuff. Hey. That's definitely not the quickest way through that chicane. Right, here we go. Don't mess up the last corner because it's very crucial because of how long this straight is. So we immediately mess it up. Wait, where's my webcam gone in this mode? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, why just... Why can't things be simple? Alright, bear with chat, because we're currently going down into turn 1. Once we're done with quali, we shall figure out where the hell the webcam's gone. It's on, I can see a little green light. It's just apparently OBS doesn't want to show my, I would say, beautiful face, but we all know that's a lie. Maybe that's why. And my camera's just like, nah, we're going to give the internet a bit of a rest from it, I think. You alright, Legend, mate? How you doing? We currently have some minor webcam issues. I am here, but it, for some reason, has decided not to load my webcam on this page, so we'll have to do some finagling in a second once we've attempted some qualifying at Imola in the rain. I say in the rain, on the wet track, because it's currently a wet track, but it's quite nice out. No, I'm not particularly quick here, so we're not expecting a lot. I think you want to be getting like 52s, I think I've seen from like people like Dan Suzuki and stuff like that. I don't think we're really going to trouble those sort of times. Much better exit this time. 52.4 is pole. We're not really taking the shortest line to the finish. What's the? Yeah. Okay, 53.1. I tell a lie. We're going to be touching that apparently. Okay, apparently we have pace. Who knew? I know the Lamborghini is like the broken car right now, so we're probably being flattered a little bit. Yeah, don't worry. The Invisible Man with headphones can't hurt you. All he can do is annoy you and tell shit jokes. Yeah, it's console is on their radar as far as I'm aware. So hold the line caller. It should be there eventually. Or you could, you know, bite the bullet and jump over to PC racing with the big boys. You know, if you've got a spare couple, 3 or 4 grand knocking about, you know. I'm being facetious, by the way. It's a fucking expensive hobby on PC. I think, honestly, for console, your best bet's going to be Project Motor Racing soon. That's going to be cool, because that's 3-way crossplay. Horrible run out of Tamburello. No, very anti-alta, whatever it's called. I'm getting the corners confused. I'm trying to show off. All I'm doing is show myself up. Right, we should have one more run after this one. Stop, you beast. Okay, need to brake early for that corner. Oh god, we're overworking the fronts massively. This is going to be another shit lap. Yeah, I think that's going to be your best bet on console, to be honest, mate. At least in the imminent future. I don't see LMU being there for at least a year or so, considering the PC game's only getting released next month, or later this month rather. JPS is clapping my cheeks right now. Oh, understand. You came and you ruined my corner. Come on. Carried way too much speed into that. Okay, right, if we can not have a shit last couple of corners, that would be swell. We are miles off the fucking place. Holy shit, we found the apex. Hold the presses. Go on, get off the corner. Damn it! Ah, would have been an improvement. Shortest route to the line. I think we're gonna. No, we're going to the 52, so. Balls. Oh well. Right. Why? Webcam. Why you no do? Add. Yeah, capture device, existing, webcam virtual, okay. Sweet. Oh, I know why, we're in the wrong fucking... Sorry guys, I know why we're not in the... There we fucking go. It helps if I press the right buttons for the right scenes, doesn't it? That'll be why. That'll be fucking why. Right, full fuse please, Governor. Put her up. Yeah, I mean, I think first they need to get it working. Then they might look at bringing it to console. But, I mean, even the PC game isn't looking like it's going to be out for a while yet, like, in a reasonably good state. So, who knows how long it's going to be. Just nip into the loo quickly before we start a race.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright, we're back. Alright, quick final check. That looks fine. We got new tyres. Yeah, start driving. Probably a little bit too high on the fuel ratio, but never mind. We got one splash and dash needed, so shall we quickly set that up while we're here?
Formation lab has started.
We're gonna need like 3 or 4 laps, aren't we? Wiper button would be the whip button. There it is. Auto, what I want. I only got one glove on at the moment. This is not ideal. Well, see, we won't go fast enough for the wipers to actually react to driving. Cool. Right, boys, here we go. Why are you going slow?
Green flag.
I can't see anything. Holy shit. We're just gonna slowly roll through everything, hopefully survive. Oh my god, this is terrible. There's a corner around here somewhere. There is. Holy invisibility spray, Batman. Why is auto off? Auto should be on, right? I mean, it's pretty fucking wet out. Auto should be like, hey, there's rain on your windscreen. Should we clear that for you? Guys, we got this. Don't worry, I'm a wiper. I know what my job is. Oh, that's a cheeky little track cut there. Oh dear, this is it's a bit more than Forza spray, this. I need to get in front of this Porsche because he is... I'm driving cautiously, this guy is driving Miss Daisy. He's pitting already, okay.
Lap 2, 12.95.
I've just gone back. Oh, okay. Apparently I've mapped the brake bias button, if you push it, to ignition. Probably not the best idea. Oh, can't pot there, sir. So as I was shifting brake bias, I pressed the button and my car died. Slight concern with that one. We shouldn't have to fiddle with the brake bias too much though. Okay, first gear for that one I think. You alright, Perry? How you doing, mate? We are making steady progress. We're not off the track yet, which, considering how fucking invisible everything was at the start of the race, is not exactly not an accomplishment. I don't know what those string of words were, but you know, I'm happy we stayed on the track for the first couple of laps. That's what I'm trying to say. Nice, we've got Perry and Barry chilling together. They're all is right with the world.
Lap 155.24.
Oh, F. Another freebie, thank you very much. So our target is JP Sangster. He's a friend of the channel, so if we can get in front of him, he's our low-key target for this race. Currently 4 seconds down the road. It's certainly something. It's a bit daunting at the beginning of the race when you can see sweet fuck all. Oh, cheeky cut there, but also a little cut between friends. Right, wipers, you can chill for a minute, because this part of the track's not too wet.
That time was a 153.9.
53.9 in the wet, I'll take that. Race pace, full fuel. Oh, another freebie, question mark? Yep, hello. F to the Porsche. F's in the chat, boys, for the Porsche. I shouldn't have short shifted, should have held it. That one I should have short shifted, god damn it. Be better. Oh, JPS is making his way downtown by the looks of it. Horrible run through there. Too quick through there as well. God damn it. How we're looking tyre wear wise. We're actually burning more off fronts than we are rears in an interesting way. Doesn't often happen. Happen. Get it stopped. Right, Porsche seems to have come alive now. Fezzer in front got a bit too greedy. We've got a relatively nice cushion to the guys behind. We've got about a 4-second bubble to those behind us, so that's quite nice. So high res we haven't actually adjusted. ABS. That might help a little bit in getting the car stopped. We're getting left a little bit at the moment. We do need to find a little bit more pace right now. Oh my god, car, stop. Maybe not. Just wouldn't fucking stop. I was braking so early. Alright mate, how you doing Tim? Timo? Timotheus? I'm going to call you Timo. Executive decision. Right, well there's a shit ton of time to find there. I think I need to wait for the rain to come back towards the second half of this race here. Because it's still greasy. But these tyres are not fun to be on right now. Porsche behind is making waves as well. He's trying to catch up very quickly right now. If he could not, that'd be great. I'm so bad through Tamburello. It's unbelievable. Never been able to do that corner right. Hey, we got the car stopped this time.
Lap 153.05.
53.0 is not enough. Right, Porsche's getting very big in my mirrors. I don't like it. Very slow through there again. Right, let's try and get Tamburello right this time. Nope. Oh, there's a whole gaggle of cars up ahead now. What's going on with there? $57, $53, $52. 53.6, we had a shit one. 52.2 from the guy behind. Within a second of me now, I think. I dropped a win into the grass on the way in. That's not good. Probably gonna have to surrender this corner, this position in a sec. There is a whole gaggle of cars up here. I'm not going very quickly at all. I do not know what's going on. Someone got damage or something? Or are they all just like scrapping all over each other? Way too quick into there. Oh, he's going to have the suck all the way down the road. Not good, not good.
That time was a 154.01.
No, you're just turning into me, mate. Just turned in for an apex that I was already there at. I don't know what I was expecting there. What, I'm just going to disappear? Thank you for the damage. Music-wise, it's mostly stuff I listen to growing up, to be honest. I still listen to that, so... sort of emo, punk, pop punk, metal, hardcore, metalcore. So, you're talking bands like... I mean, most recently I went to a festival and saw bands like Electric Callboy, Data Remember. Listened to a lot of ADTR growing up. Avenged Sevenfold, massive fan of Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, like My Chem, Less Than Jake, Blink. Listened to, we saw Newfound Glory when we were there at the festival as well. Quite enjoy Scar, Goldfinger, stuff like that. All Time Low, Yumi at 6. Your general Grebo, emo, metalhead kid, basically, from the early 2000s. I am an OG emo, a not very well reformed one. Oh, this ABS is killing me right now. If you're in the ABS, the car is just not stopping. Need to lower the brake pressure before we do this next one. Putting way too much brake pressure through, it's just causing them to be sat in the ABS. What about you, mate? What music are you into? That's an open question to everyone who's currently in chat. Rain should be back soon. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with 80s rock. I do enjoy that as well. Some of it. I can't say I'm a massive like Motley Crue fan, but enjoy a bit of Abacada. Bit of Guns N' Roses every now and again. Ozzy Osbourne, all that stuff. We might take an early pit just to avoid having to deal with the LMP so we don't lose too much time with them. We pit slightly early. Overfuel a little bit just to make sure. But we've got 12 seconds to the LMPs. But mind you, they probably have to pit as well, so it might not actually be worth it. Go down to first. Okay, well we've just found a shit ton of time there. The leader's down into the 50s. We're not going to be touching that, but we are a bit better than we were. Lead LMP is going to be behind me in a second. There's literally just going to be a splash as well. We're like one lap off. Oh no, he's in the pit. Okay. That might actually have saved us. If we fuel save a little bit, we might not actually need a pit. Fair enough, mate. I don't know what an echo show is, but I'm glad you found a new way to watch it. Is that Amazon Echo show? Is that one you're talking about? Is that like the Alexa iPad thing? I don't know what stuff Bezos has cooked up recently to know what that is, to be honest. Oh, we're so close to not needing a pit. No, it's gone back up to 6.5. We do need a pit. Here comes the rain. Doot and doot doot. Alright, let's try and undercut people here. 6 laps, yep. Too much. Let's go. Hopefully they're all going to try and pit on the same lap and we might be able to undercut some people here. or get caught out by the rain.
A 224.54.
We're on the verge of a top 10. I'll take a top 10. I'm not very good at Imola, at least the one in the rain. Qualifying didn't really help us. And we were very cautious at the beginning of the race. Here comes some LMPs. Well, I left you the apex so you could dive up the inside, mate. Well, that looked very awkward between the guy in front and the LMP going through there. Just going to say. Alright, let's see where we come out now. There's still a few people in front of us in the pit.
Lap 208.22.
There we go. We are up to, what, P8 now, I think? P9? P9. 5 seconds off P8, so I don't think we're going to catch him, but that's the Porsche that we were fighting with earlier. So we've gained 1. No, we gained 2 actually. We used to be pit P11, didn't we? So we jumped 2 by pitting early. Just trying to avoid the traffic in the pit lane. That worked out quite well for us. Those did not want to go in then. Right, we've got a massive gap to the guys behind, so we're pretty comfortable P9. There might be a few people caught out right at the end of the race though, so we shall hold out for that. On the throttle too early there.
Lap 153.57.
We need to get down to the more consistent 52s with this one. Too quick into that. Whoa. Well, they're all kinds of fucking wrong. Oh, and that. Right, well, P7 and P8 are fighting, so all we can hope is that they have an absolute mess of this last lap here, and we managed to pick apart the scraps on that. But a 54.3 is definitely not going to do it. That's a lot of dust. No carnage, though. Yeah, the more rearward brake bars really helped. Oh, Perry's now switched over to Twitch. How you doing, Perry? Twitch is a bit quiet this evening. Don't quite know why. Cool, I imagine, is busy with work or something. Whoa. Stop. There we go. Oh, hello. Right, you're a back marker. God damn it. Why did you fill me with joy? But what is? I'm confused. Oofed. That was. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. It says P10. Well, I'm pretty sure did we put P9, or did I get that wrong? No idea. Oh, well, a symmetrical fawn thing. That's just a bot, mate. Don't worry about it. That's where it's. Oh, we're 10 overall, aren't we? Yeah, so P8 we finished. Okay, cool, fun. P8, we'll take that. Where'd JPS get? Oh, we got podium. Get in, lad. Well done. Nicely done, sir. Right, we're ready up for the next one. We may switch from the Lambo. We might do something different. I don't know. I can remove it myself. I just don't. I generally just. It doesn't bother me so much, so I just sort of leave it. But let's just. Block. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. They can live there. I'm fine with it. It's a relatively quiet stream this evening, isn't it? I assume everyone's busy doing their own thing. Right, what do we want to race? The Mustang's going to be the safest, it's just probably quite slow. The Lambo was fine. I think if we go anything other than the Lambo, we might be humbled a little bit in terms of pace, but there's also that. Right, just having a quick click around here. I can see that we do have currently 7 or 8 people in YouTube, but we've only got 3 likes. So if people could, if you have a like knocking around, you can give it a quick tickle. That'd be great. Maybe we try the old Sexel. Maybe we give this one a go. Potential. Yeah, we'll do, mate. I'll something again I need to try and fix, to be honest. It's just one again, yet another thing on the list of stuff I need to do. Not sure if that's a bit skittish. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. We haven't done much Lexus stuff. Right, let's have a look at our results. We lost a little bit of yep, that's what I thought would happen. We were meant to be like one of the faster people there, and we definitely weren't. Breakdown. Qualify second, and we qualify 13th. Yeesh. Expected we finished second, finished 8th. Yeesh. Good increase on our safety rating again, though. I'll take that. Only one little bit of contact. We're probably going to drop down to bronze again today, but you know, it's what it is. What-do-you-do? What was our fastest lap? We managed to get a 52.1. Okay, so we pulled it out and we were sort of top 4 pace by the looks of it. JPS with a 151.2. Rapid. Qualifying is definitely important at that one. With that start, with just how grey it is. Qualifying definitely going to be very, very important at that one, I think. Let's jump back to our chat screen while we wait, because it's a bit less cluttered and stuff, isn't it? So, oh, right. Well, this is going to be probably the last run of these races for this week. We'll be back on LMU probably on Tuesday. My favourite food. It's hard to say. I mean, carbonara is always pretty good. It seems to be a go-to at most restaurants is carbonara. I enjoy sort of Texas-style barbecue. I do that a lot on my smoker, so I enjoy that quite a lot. I mean, that's a broad spectrum of itself. I'm not a massive fan of modern day burgers nowadays. I think they're a bit too overly done with their aiolis and how big, and the burger's just not fatty enough. It's all really lean and dry and undersalted. I enjoy, probably my favourite thing with barbecue is like smoked turkey. That's fucking delicious. I enjoy like beef ribs as well. They're very, very good if you get them done right. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I wouldn't say I've got like a massive like a go-to bit of food I always get. Generally, it's like a margarita pizza, a carbonara, or some barbecue. Generally, but it has to be proper barbecue. You're right, Umrel. How are you doing, mate? Good evening, or afternoon, or morning, wherever it is you are. Hope you're having a good one. Is erratic streaming at the moment? Because that's normally what happens when my Twitch viewership is quite low. If erratic streaming, my YouTube YouTube views are quite low. It's if erratic streaming, it's usually what does it. Oh, Perry's back over on YouTube again. He's jumping about all over the place, isn't he? Can't hold a man down. Do 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 do. Right, oh, we've got a few minutes, so there's a couple of bits I just need to do in the background. So nice, mate. If you had a, I don't know whereabouts you are as to how you'll ask how your day has been, because your day could be a few hours old, it could be many hours old. I don't know 100%. But I hope, however long your day has been, it has been enjoyable. What are we doing? That one. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Cool. Yeah, there we go. 6:30 PM. Okay, cool. So you've had a vast majority of your day. So I'm assuming if it's 6:30 over there, you're going to be East Coast, right? Because that's 5 hours behind. Whereas I believe West Coast would be closer to 7-8 hours. Hey, get me to know my geography and time and how time works. I forgot to ask, what's your favourite food, Ian and Perry? You asked me about mine. I need to trim some of this shit back, don't I? Jesus. I'm starting to look homeless again. Do 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 do, boop boop boo, boo doo boo doo. Chicken booner and pizza, or together. Chicken booner on a pizza. Oh, and also Perry's back on Twitch again. Can't keep track of him. He's here. He's there. He's there. He's there. Where am I? I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. Oh, very nice. What kind of steak, Royal? A tough one. What? A well done steak? But I get it. Chuck steak, nice. Very nice. Medium rares. Yeah, I'm generally more airing towards a medium kind of guy, but I'm not opposed to a medium rare or a medium. As long as it's not well done and it's not rare, we're fine. Have you gone through the whole take it out of the fridge, leave it to like dry brine in the fridge, and then take it out, let it get up to room temperature? Are you taking that level of care over your steaks? And chuck steak's not really a cut of steak we get over here. You generally sirloins, rumps, or ribeyes are your general go-to, and then you can get your tenderloin. But we don't normally get chuck. We don't get like strip, that sort of stuff. Pizza, but so food is your favourite food, is what I'm hearing, Perry. Pizza, burger, burrito, curry, and Italian. So food, basically. Oh, God damn it. I mean, I'm kind of the same as I say. I'm a bit dissuaded recently from like gastropub burgers because they're all quite bland meat hockey pucks that are under-seasoned and over-poncified. Give me a nice fatty smash burger with some American cheese on it. Maybe a little bit of fried onion, no sauce. Good. Salt and peppers is all you need for a steak. You put the salt on in the fridge a little bit earlier so it has time to dissolve into the steak so you can season it fully all the way through. Take it out of the fridge, leave it at room temperature. We got JPS again? No, it doesn't look like he's in this one. We got next to no LMP2s compared to GT3s in this one. Today, I had really crap but quick to eat air fryer fish and chips. That was my tea, and then my lunch is an amalgamation of various different foods of various level of maturity. Let's put it that way. I have a sandwich, a Dairy Dunker, a Baby Bell, and some Kit Kats. Because I'm an adult. Definitely not a packed lunch for a child. Right, no one else appears to be in the Lexus, which is a sign. Oh, top split. Now that is some Southern American food right there. Cornbread, yellow rice, collard greens, chitlins, cornbread. Damn, man, that's a platter right there. That's some soul food, if Tinternet is to be believed. Don't worry about it. We only got one person in on Twitch at the moment. That's Perry, and he's also on YouTube at the same time, so he's doing it all. Appreciate it though. We got Twitch a bit quiet today. I think there's some other big stream going on with LMU at the moment. We haven't had anyone sort of drift our way as yet. Right, we want that all the way back. Yeah, 49.51. We'll start there. Put that to 450 on here. Zero angle 450. Don't really need to do it, but it's something we've started doing, so we're gonna do it. We'll start with that. We'll see if we need to tune that a bit as we go, and we're gonna go in and do the usual stiffening of the rears because they're generally a bit floppy. That's worth of fuel. Job done. Ready to go. No, I appreciate being here, mate. You don't need to chat. I enjoy chatting with you guys, but obviously not everyone likes jumping up and chat and doing whatever. So it's the main reason I stream is to engage. But some people like just to sit back and absorb. Some people like to get involved. I won't force you to do anything one way or the other. Appreciate all of you being here though. I would appreciate if you clicked that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and you know, all that fun stuff. What wheel am I using? I have the Moza GS wheel. I have this one. Right, move all the bits that can fall off my rig onto the floor. We are going for wet tyres. We are going for that there, yep, fine. Make sure brake bias hasn't changed, because it did last time for some reason. 49.51, lovely. We're going to lower the brake force as well, so we don't lock up as much. And then we're going to start driving. We're going to try and pick the keyboard up, which I'll fail at. There we go. We're going to need to bring our chair up a little bit. Go scoot away forward a little. Scooty goody. There we go. Cool. That's a bit better. Brum. So we might be overly understeery because of the traction control at the moment, so we'll have a look at that. Lexus does sound nice. It could do with being a bit louder, I think. I think a lot of cars in this game could do with being a bit louder, though, to be fair. Oh, Fraser's out on mediums and he's gone back into the pit. He's realised the error of his ways. Oh, going wide. Oh, I can see why not a lot of people have chosen the Lexus. She seems to be a bit twitchy. Takes the curves quite nicely though. Right, there we go. Relatively slow exit out of the final corner, but hopefully we can make it up a little bit. 51's what we want. 50s would even be even better, but I think that's a bit out of our reach. Even 51s is being aspirational. Oh shit, I haven't put it back away. Sorry guys. Cheers for saying that. We would have gone through the whole race with you just staring at my face. I'm really good at this whole content creation thing, in case you haven't realised. Why did I brake so fucking early? I'm losing a load of time there. Okay, yeah, moving the bias back and lowering the brake pressure really helps with the whole stopping in the wet. Yeah, we're looking at probably another 53, I imagine. Yeah, 53.9, almost 54. Yucky. Yeah, it's a lot better than that. Terrible run through those corners. We'll have one more attempt at it after this though. Oh, come on. Well, this is not a great showing for our second quick lap, is it? 2 seconds off the pace at the moment. Come on, get rotated. There we go. That's better. That's better. We know there's a lot of time still in the first sector as well, so if we can clean that lat up. Oh, I got a bloop. Thank you for the bloop, whoever blooped. We shall check the bloop in a second once we're not going through a double left-hander. We got, oh, gifted. Thank you very much, JPS. How you doing, mate? You did well in that last race, mate. Well done. You got P3, didn't you?
That time was a 1:53.39.
There we go. Slightly better. Yeah, mate, it's good racing me as well. I tried to catch up with you early, but yeah, I'm not good at Imola anyway. You put me in the wet. I was being flattered by the fact I was in the Lamborghini and it being, you know, like the most OP car in the game right now. I'm now currently in the Lexus, which definitely isn't. Just to mix things up because I race the Lamborghini a lot. Because, you know, I'm bad. And you see we're struggling a fair bit. Yeah, I just couldn't. I had to start off. I had to be so. Okay, never mind. We're going to call down to that lap early. Don't hit the wall. There we go. Never mind. We'll be starting way at the back again. Yeah, I just had to be super cautious at the beginning of the last race because it was so fucking wet with all the spray and stuff. And then I got stuck behind a slow car who I couldn't get around and blah, 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 basically. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying. But it's what it is. We end up P8 in the end, so I can't really complain about that. We had a pretty bad qualifying. Yeah, we'll go with that. Might actually lower those down again a little bit. No, we're going to leave that as is. I say as if I know anything about what the fuck I'm looking at on screen right now. It's just numbers. Just pretending, just talking, making noises, and like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And yeah, I know what I'm doing. Not fucking clue. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. I've just got a persistent cough, which is fucking annoying. Oh, JPS joining being a member as well as gifting a member. Look at that. Praise that man. I saw you, you were doing bits of bongo stuff, weren't you? Then you had to back out of it, if I remember right. I saw you posting. Yeah, I'll be barking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a... the joys of having a small human. There's a little petri dish for all kinds of different diseases.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Probably should have peed before we did this, but never mind. New wets. Do you know what? We're going to pee now. BRB. Oh, right, we're back. Right. Right, quick final panic check over everything. Fine. We might actually just up that a little bit, just in case. Start. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Formation lab has
Yeah.
started.
Cool, we're starting one from the back, P13, love it. Yeah, I've tried doing the Ford at, where are we doing it? Bahrain. Last week in the outer. Oh shit. That's understood. Yeah, I quite enjoyed the Ford. It's just, it is a lot slower than the Lambo right now. Like, I jumped in the Lambo, I was immediately... We did the Bahrain... Erratic driving, what are you talking about? Oh, fucking... Oh. Pit limiter. There we go, button.
Green flag, green flag.
Fucking hell. Well, that was the worst fucking start in human history. Kept pressing the fucking wiper button thinking it was my pit limiter. Smooth... Oh, shit, hello. Porsche going off. Whoa, hello. We got a George Russell Valtteri Bottas situation going on. We had a glancing blow, no damage, we'll take it. I got the physical equivalent of my mucking thirds waddle on the start there. Just pushing buttons and hoping something happened. Not unlike how I ended up with the door. Anyway, that's a bad joke. I mean, that wasn't even turn 1, mate. That was on the way to turn 1. That was like 150 yards outside of turn 1. Oh, there's a corner there somewhere. Oh, we've got a pair of Lambos, line astern next. Launch that. Oh, massively overlaunched that. We'll give that a minute to burn off. There we go, lovely. We can't be hurting our safety rating, that's all we've got. Well, I'll say it's not too bad a start. We had a glancing blow off of one of them, but we didn't pick up any damage, which is nice.
That time was a 209.27.
Up inside the top 10. Oh, another one going. P8. Corner there somewhere. Try and find the apex. There we go. That was a cut. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, only reason I'm even in silver ranking at this point is because I focus on trying not to fall off the track or get hit by people. So we are being flattered by our driver ranking because we do not have silver 1 pace. Let's put it that way. We have silver 1 consistency, just not silver 1 pace. Which means you put me in a tight race where no one dies, I immediately start getting showed up for the fraud that I am. A 2-second gap to the BM behind. Keep that, that'd be nice. Yeah, I mean long-term pace, like we did the Bahrain, the hour-long race, Wednesday, and we got P6 in that just because everyone else sort of had a die in it. We should have got a bit higher than that, but we ended up over fueling, annoyingly. Just being a bit consistent on pace right now. We are burning a bit more fuel than I would like, but I think that is just the Lexus in general. Last race, inadvertently with the Lamborghini, we ended up being able to like short fuel a little bit, and we also pit a lap early, and we got 2 places via the undercut, which is quite nice. Just avoiding the busy pit lane. Yeah, she is a thirsty girl, this one. Oh, 10 in, come on, get off the brake. I mean, we're holding station on pace with these guys at the moment, so I'm pretty happy with that. Especially if they're going to start squabbling. Guy behind is about as far as he was behind the last lap. A little bit closer, but we also had a run going through Villeneuve that kind of... we dropped into the gravel a little bit, didn't we? So, again, losing a little bit of ground to him there is to be expected. 54, so we need to get that way down. We are at least 2 seconds off the pace right now. Looks like the clouds have finally, or the mist has finally broken. Minor brown moment, ignore that. You saw nothing. Oh, she does not like Villeneuve at all. Much better run up the hill though. I don't think the gearing favours Imola as much in the Lexus. I feel like I'm a little bit short geared in a couple of places, like second feels a little bit shorter than I want it to be. Yeah, now it's starting to dry. This is where we would start losing pace last time as well. When this track goes into this state of wet, like patchy, this is where we were getting dropped by everyone else around us. This is where we were lacking in pace compared. We just dropped a shit ton of time through those last corners there. About half a second we just lost through there. Yeah. They're down to 53.5s already. Yeah, I was thinking of stuff I haven't seen anyone running it yet. I don't like just running the meta stuff. Okay, that's a better line through there. Someone's pit very early. And to be fair, I've not run the Lexus since I tried it right after the update came out. Where I was like, yeah, it's fun. So I thought we'd give it a go. both for the reasons, as I say, I haven't seen anyone else use it, and something a bit different. I like the Ford. The Ford's very safe. I feel very safe in the Ford. It doesn't really do anything unpredictable. Yeah, running mate gets really fucking boring. Probably the best I've got through those corners so far. We're not going to be holding on to P8 for too long, I suppose.
3.93.
Yeah, I mean, I was using the Lambo because it felt the most comfortable to me, not because it was the quickest, and then I found out it was the quickest, and I'm like, well, I don't want to use it now. Oh, understeer. Probably need to go in and adjust the traction control a little bit, try and get rid of some of this understeer. We can turn them off now. Bit too much curve there. Guys, it look like it's about to start fighting. Are we getting a few drips back? This is early than it was last race. This was the last 5 minutes we got the rain come back. Well, yeah, I'm not one for. I'm not a skillful player. As I say, I'm here to be entertaining, not to be the next like James Baldwin or anything like that. You ain't gonna pick any tips up from me. You might get a few laughs. Bad joke every now and again, but that's about it. Some good tips on what not to do, because if you watch a stream and go, oh shit, probably shouldn't do that.
Time 1:53.76.
Yeah, I race because I enjoy it, and I like pushing myself and doing, just trying to improve and whatever. So I'm slowly picking up LMU. I'm watching some of the faster people, like I say, Baldwin and stuff like that. I'm trying to pick up their streams, see what they're fiddling with in terms of controls, learning what the game likes, what it doesn't like, that sort of stuff. Much better on through there. He was a lot quicker than me through there. Mr. BMW. Yeah, a lot of Clarksonisms, a lot of Top Gear callbacks, all that sort of stuff. There'll always be people right on my back bottom a lot of the time. I grew up on Monty Python and Top Gear, so there'll be a lot of references to that sort of stuff. There we go. We're getting close to the pace we need. 53.0, we'll take that. Where are we going? Car. Oh, BMW's looks like it's trying to get the undercut on me by the looks of it. I don't know what tips you got from my Forza videos, man, because it was just me being a fucking bellend. A lot of my Forza videos are like, right, we're about to have a crash. Yep, they've crashed. I still think I've got one of the best noses in the game to figuring out when a crash is about to happen. It just comes from a decade and more of playing Forza Motorsport. You can just feel it in the wind. Like, you know that scene where in Pirates of the Caribbean where the wind changes? And you're like, oh, crash about to happen. My favourite crash prediction was the video I did in the touring cars at Knock Hill in iRacing. I'm like, there's about to be a mega fucking accident. And not much sooner after I'd finished saying that sentence, I had 3 cars come together at the final corner of Knock Hill. And it was just like, vindication. Pacing this one's a lot slower, and we're already at 15.7 laps predicted. Like, a little bit more fuel saving in this, and you could probably get through without stopping. Like, what's the most frugal car? I want to say the BMW's pretty frugal, right? I reckon if you are pretty chill in this, you could probably get through this without stopping. I know the Lambos, and the Lambos are thirsty, bitch. This one seems pretty thirsty as well. Yeah, McLaren's probably a good shout. I mean, when it comes to sort of sim racing versus sim racing on a wheel, any racing you've done on a pad, other than like the textbook learning stuff, if you want to call it that, like the theory craft behind it, it's a completely different ballgame as soon as you get a wheel. Like, you can be the quickest fucker on a pad, and then you sit him on a wheel, and it'll be like 4 seconds off the pace, trying to keep the car on the track if you can, all that sort of stuff. It's such a massive, like, relearning curve. Going to the wheel. But, let's say, the theory side of stuff sticks, like knowing the lines and what have you. And, yeah, just being able to predict what traffic's going to do and all this sort of stuff. That sticks, but the actual, like, navigating the car around the track, you know where to put it. It's just a lot more difficult to get the car back to where you want it to be. Like, it's a massive fucking reset. Yeah, braking is where most of the pace for most people is. If you're not very quick, it's probably because you're losing time on the brakes. Either braking too early, too much, or not enough. He says as he rolls off the top of the track for not braking enough. Whoa, steady. Yeah, braking and throttle on points, basically. Like, to a lesser extent, you line through the whole corner, because that, again, affects both of those. But that's why you always find that most people, when they're talking about, like, gear upgrades and stuff, it's getting consistent braking. That's where you get your... First of all, you want to build consistency, and then you want to find pace. So that's why I'm not too bad about not being quick in LMU right now, because if I can be consistent, which again I'm not massively, but we were at least for the start of this race. then pace will come from that. How are tyres looking? Okay, we've burnt more of our fronts than our rears. How the fuck have I done that? How the shit have I burnt more fronts than rears? Well, I don't know, it's probably I'm going into corners too hard and scrubbing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's corners like that where I'm burning the rears because I'm just scrubbing wide. See, say humble. I'm just a realist. Like I know what I am. I'm not someone you go to for like, oh, what's the best racing line around here? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Mate, I'm 3 seconds off the pace. That ain't me for that. I can theory craft it for you, but I also know that I am probably top 10% generally. I would imagine top 15% pace wise. Of every sim racer, this is not of like everyone who is on like a sim and races. I would probably say I'm top 15%. Like I'm not slow, but the gulf between me and the top 1% is huge. Insert Donald Trump meme. Because like I'm here, like I'm doing 153s. I'm in top split. Guess there's only 3 splits right now. I'm talking to you, so I'm missing my braking points completely. But you know, I have decent car control. I have decent track knowledge. I have a decent pace. But I'm not anywhere near a top 1% driver. Let's try and get off this corner as quickly so the LMP doesn't get held up. So my main goal out here is to try and be entertaining. That's why I generally bombard you guys with word diarrhea. Because I'm not quick enough to sit here and be quiet and you go, oh shit, this guy knows what he's doing, look at him. They're like, why is this guy not talking? Why is he driving so fucking slowly? Do we try our cheeky undercut method again? Because I feel like next lap or two, it might be a bit of a busy pit lane. So maybe if we go this lap, we can probably save ourselves a little bit. How many do we need? 25%. Someone else is wise to my trick. Oh, we're neutral. There we go. I don't want as much fuel. Get out of my car. 5 laps, come on. Yep. Group. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a nerd for this sort of stuff, I think. Is another way of saying it. That was a very slow pit in because we didn't have a pit stop set up properly. So, never mind. We've also someone managed to overfuel. Oh well, we'll see what happens. We shouldn't have lost any positions from that anyway. So. Might benefit, it might not, I don't know. We pit around this I think it's around the 5-minute mark last time when the rain came back. I was kind of half expecting a few people to get caught out by it, run wide and stuff like that. and we go in and get the fuel while the pit lane's quiet. Guys in front may push for one more lap, I don't know. We had enough for another lap on top. I don't know what time loss is in pit lane here with fuel. I imagine it's got to be, what, 40 seconds? 45? So we're right around where they should be. If we get a good run, we never know, we might find something cheeky at the end. Yeah, they're about 46, 47 ahead by the time they're actually in the pit lane, so who knows, we might get something. Depending on how bad we get around very anti-alter. Right, they're already refueled, so they're making their way down the long pit lane. Thankfully it's quite long. We're probably going to be about, again, 3-4 seconds off. So, again, didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything.
Lap 2:08.99.
Okay, no, pit lane time loss is actually not that much. About 30 seconds or in. I thought it'd be longer than that, not gonna lie. We lost about 4 or 5 seconds there, but as I say, most of it's because we weren't even like full throttling down to the pit box, so we were desperately trying not to put fucking 7-8 laps worth of fuel in. Come on, good turn. I think the fronts are wearing quite badly. Yeah, front right is not great, bub. No, shit. Don't hit the barrier. Fuck. Oh, let's go. Damn it. Lost 2 positions with that. I am, yeah, I'm also on Twitch as well. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Just couldn't quite catch it. Yeah, I'm staying wide, mate. It's the guy in front who isn't. Right, let's see if we can get back past the BMW. I think, we must have gained a position on that Lambo, actually. Because we went in P8, didn't we? I think. So we were actually +1 from that, so...
That time was a 2:11.61.
Oh. Thank you for the follow on Twitch as well, JPS. Appreciate it. Oh, pit stops. Right. Well, we know we're quick in the BMW, we just got to figure out how to get past him. Oh, this might be how. We coax him into getting something stupid here. Not quite. Right, we've got the legs on this guy, we just got to figure out how to get around him. Oh, it looks like probably coming out of turn 1-2 might be the best bet. We can get a good run out of here. Might be able to get him down into turn 1. That's a pretty good exit. See if we can get the suck. Right, think sucky thoughts, guys. See if we can maybe get the suck on the way down here. Don't think it's going to be enough.
Was a 156.14.
Right, no, we got it again. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. We got no rear wing. Shit. Well, now we're going to have a trouble just finishing this fucking thing. Oh, we're on the last lap. Okay, fine. We're just going to be super fucking careful coming around here. Ah, well. We risked it all. That was really the only place we had a decent sort of overlapping pace. Yeah, good shout. Thankfully, we've got a minute to the guy behind, so we should be alright. You're alright, cool, mate. Cool, so the guy behind us has just crossed start finish line, which thankfully, because the leader has, he now can't actually get past me, so we are literally just bringing this home now. Oh well, it was the last lap, we had to go for it. I thought so, mate, I thought so. I gather that's why you weren't on. Yeah, we're getting humbled a little bit in Imola. It's not... Oh shit, I forgot I didn't have a wing. Somehow managed to do perfect pirouettes down the track. I think that's quite skillful keeping that at the fucking barrier. I'm just not gonna lie. Right, well, that was a mildly annoying end to that race, but we had to do it. We only have ourselves to blame. We messed up coming out of the chicane at the bottom of the hill, and then we had to send it coming out of turn 1-2. But yeah, that would have been our only chance that lap. I don't think there was anywhere else we had enough of an overlap to get past him. Maybe into the very anti-alta chicane if we had a good run up the hill, because he was a bit slow coming out there a couple of times. But that's about it. But, yeah. Right, we ready to fall back down to bronze 3 driver rating, guys? Oh no, we've got a stay of execution at least at the moment by the looks of it. Oh dear. We've got to be hanging on by like a gnat's pubic hair at this point, surely. Oh, okay, it's not, yeah. Looks like it might have been an actual, just like a wash. Plus 4 from qualifying, because we can't qualify for shit. Especially 12th, 13th, okay, fine. Especially finish 12th, finish 9th. Okay, so it's a you suck, but you sucked about as much as we thought we were going to suck. So it's a wash. Cool. And then 2 contacts with a movable. Oh, that was the Porsche, wasn't it? He chopped my nose a little bit. Well, I mean, up until that last lap, that Lexus was actually quite enjoyable to drive. I was quite enjoying myself. Do we want to struggle one more on the ELMS, or do we do some C? Oh no, Sebring's just started, isn't it? Bulge. Prototype fixed. Was that in progress as well? No, it's not. Okay, fine. What's the time? No, we could probably fit one more in. Fit one more Imola in. We're not very good at Imola, but we'll fit one more in. Again, I've noticed there's less LMP2 drivers as the evening goes on. Yeah, you too, mate. Thanks for dropping by, JPS. Thanks for the gifting member and the membership as well. Appreciate it, and the follow. And yeah, it was good to have another race here. Hopefully, I'll catch you online again. We do LMUs most evenings. It's Tuesdays we do them, Tuesday evening, usually Wednesday evening as well. And at the moment, it's been like Fridays or Mondays. So if you're about on there, we'll be streaming them at the very least. If you want to jump in and hang out and chat. Obviously, if you're on track as well, who knows, we may end up in the same lobby once again. But have a good evening, mate. Sleep well. I'm going to probably do one more and then try and catch some sleep myself because I don't do enough of that. Alright. What are we feeling, boys? What do we want to race? Take him, man. Take him. Do we follow JPS and take the Ford? It's a nice, safe car. I think maybe we do the Ford. I think it's still down compared to the others, but I think its drivability is probably going to be pretty useful. The Maka. Okay, we can do the Maka. Yeah, we haven't done the Maka. I'll forgo my hatred of the Maka. My undefinable hatred for it. I don't know what it is, but GT3 McLaren. I think half of it is I really don't like the fucking liveries in the game for it. I think like this, they just yuck, it's yucky. I think it might that's part of it. Not gonna lie, there's just none of these. I go, I don't want to drive it. It's just horrible. But for you, Cole, for your as you're what's the word? Cherished subscriber over on Twitch, and I think you're one of my highest scoring chatters as well. We'll take the macro out for you. Do you want the 59 or the 95? They're worse than mid. Would you like red, or would you like boring? Or would you like other boring? They're just boring. Other boring. What? So you want 95? You want other boring? Oh, that was a large lump of something that just came out of my throat. That was delightful. That yummy. Register. Right, let's jump back to the old chat window for a minute. Oh, give my hands a bit of a breather as well because they're getting a bit sweaty. Oh, I'm glad the weather's broke in the UK. That's quite nice. Oh, beverage today is a I can't believe it's not Lucozade. Is Tesco's, which is a supermarket brand over here. It is their version of orange Lucozade. It is KX Orange Isotonic Sports Drink, which contains a whole 113 calories, otherwise known as one single two-finger Twix. And there's other words in here. Tesco stores recycling, rinse cap, stuff. What have we got? Orange flavour isotonic drink with added B vitamins, with sugars and sweeteners. We've got glucose fructose syrup, acid and acid regulators. I kind of feel like if you didn't have one, you wouldn't need the other, but anyway. It's not Lucas Aid, it's Lucas Aid, Lucazade, if I remember right. It's kind of... Yeah, it's close to Gatorade, probably. It's like, you have it for, it's like a, electrolyte kind of drink. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm a sporty person who is like sweaty and missing salts and sugar, so I need to have a drink to recuperate. It's that kind of drink. And this is the cheap one. Because a bottle of Lucozade here is, what, you're pushing £2 now for a bottle of Lucozade, probably? Whereas that's like 65p. So, just about 40% of the value. No, that's fine, mate. To be honest, like, I'm only used to the American stuff because we just get fed all the American stuff over here anyway. So, like, I know we just end up knowing more. Like, not a lot of our stuff ends up your way. So, we're seen as a bit of a curio. There's a lot of YouTube stuff going, oh, let's try these weird English sweets. And they bring out, like, the most normal sweets that we eat growing up. It's like, oh, is that weird? Oh, okay. Alright, fine. To me, eating peanut butter in a sweet is weird. Eating peanut butter in general is weird. It's also disgusting, but, you know. Oh, we're gonna have 4 protos at this one. It's not very many protos, is it? What are the faster times here? 39 in the that's protos. I was gonna say, fuck, Jesus Christ. 48. Fuck me, I'm 4 seconds off. Yeah, closer to, so we had Powerade, I think is basically Gatorade for the UK. Don't know if it's the same company, but like Powerade was closer to that. I don't see much Powerade knocking about anymore. I had a Powerade Blue not that long ago. Tasted like shit. I used to really enjoy it. Ice Cold Cellar, very nice. They're going to come back with a vest as well, just to complete the ensemble, with or without egg stain on it. So yeah, so what you call jelly in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is actually jam. So we'll correct that bit first. So it's a peanut and jam sandwich. Jam sandwich, fine. Bit sweet for my tastes, but I understand it and aware of the premise. I just don't like peanut butter. It's just, nah. I don't like peanuts for a start. It's just stinky, sticky, buttery, greasy. Yeah. Nope. Not for me. And I say this as a man who eats Marmite, which is like licking the devil's arsehole. Yeah, jelly is a gelatin-based pudding. It's basically like edible strawberry rubber. I'm a cider drinker, not a beer drinker. Beer tastes like fermented cat's arsehole to me. It all just tastes... I have a beer, and all I can taste is like stale. We did register, right? Just checking, so we've got 18 seconds left. Yeah, we did, good. Whew. Panic over. Oh, Unrolled doing the Asmongold dinner special. The steak and baked potato. Very nice. Oh, mate, Angry Orchard. Top tier cider. Fucking amazing cider. Based out of Cincinnati, if I remember right. Is that correct? Fucking love that cider. So good. Yeah, what you call chips, we call crisps. What we call chips, you would call fries. Unroyal is sat with an Angry Orchard cider, and they are fantastic. It's a fluted bottle neck, so sort of like a wine bottle shaped one, thick, going up to your standard top. It has a blue label with a tree on it, with a little apple. Fucking amazing cider. If you like dry crisp cider, it's great. Ah, you live in the state that's round on the edges and high in the middle. Very nice. Now, does this make you a Bengals fan? Or are you a Browns fan? This is the question. I hope for your sake you're a Bengals fan. I apologise if you're a Browns fan. And I will request that you hide the steak knives and use only plastic cutlery, because I'm worried about your safety if you're a Browns fan. Mate, I'm deep down, I'm a fat ass. On the outside, I'm a fat ass. Right. Okay. Fine. I mean, I'll take the fact you don't really watch football being fine that you're near the Browns, so that's all right. I'm quite a big football enjoyer, so I am a fan of the Minnesota Vikings, purely because I like purple. That was literally the reason. And you know, long hair, beard. Although I've liked the Vikings longer than I've had the long hair and the beard. Also has a little bit to do with How I Met Your Mother as well, because Marshall was a Vikings fan. Try that. Starts on 6, lovely. We're going to lower the brake pressure down on that. Move that back. Uh, 4.4 should be fine on that. 50, we're at 450 on the last one. Yes, you were beautiful. Cool. Yay, there you go. That's the inner alcoholic in me. That used to be an outer alcoholic. That's all just part of being British. Minor levels of alcoholism. We just call that drinking. I can't imagine you can grow a lot of apples in New York. Doesn't strike... Well, I assume we're not talking New York. New York State, I guess. Right, qualify time. We got wets. We're on that. We're getting that. Powertrain is fine like that, yep. I'll have a look at the fuel ratio afterwards. Right. Oh, what we do need to do is I have not driven the Macca. Is we do need to move our seat. Do. There we go. Move a bit closer. That should be alright. What car do I drive? I have a 69 plate VW Golf 2 litre diesel estate, because I am a dad, and that's what dads drive. However, mine is slightly more interesting, because mine is a JDM Golf. Because in my infinite wisdom, I found a Japanese Golf in the UK and bought it, because why the fuck not? It comes with a fair bit extra tech as well, so that's quite nice for it. So it's spec'd up higher than a lot of UK spec ones, even being a base spec. But yeah, doing the job that I'm in, I found one that had an import marker on it that meant I got a really good deal on it. So It's say 2019. It was imported into the UK in May last year. It has partial service history, but it only got 65,000 miles on the clock. So for a diesel, basically nothing. It's a Golf diesel 2 litre, so that is going to last longer than the human race is going to be around. So I don't have to worry about maintenance too much on it, because that was the main concern. Is, again, the job that I'm in, I know what cars generally blow up more regularly, which at the moment is quite a lot. So what I didn't want to do is buy a car, leverage myself massively with the loan, and then have major issues with that car down the line. So that's why we went with the 2 litre diesel Golf, because it's more reliable than the Swiss public transport infrastructure. But I love it. It's a great car. It's also an automatic as well. It's got the DSG. I recently drove up to Leeds in it last month, and I got about 700 miles out of 70 quid's worth of diesel. I did Leeds and back to central Kent, and I still had just over a quarter of a tank left. So it was about 230 mile each way, and then I was driving around for best part of a couple of weeks, just around town, before I needed to fill up. And it was a very comfortable, very enjoyable drive. Was not tired, was not uncomfortable. And if I remember right, I think it came from Osaka. It's got a big sticker on the back of it that says like VW Japan. And it's great fun at work getting people to like appraise it and seeing if they notice that it's from Japan. It was a bit more noticeable when it turned up before I started messing around with the virtual cockpit, because everything was in kilometers. See, the reason I had to get the car was basically just because to get my daughter to nursery and stuff. Because up until that point, I was just using a little 125 bike to get around. So I needed to get obviously something to drive her around in it. And you can do one of two things. It was buy a car that you're going to rent for a year and that might pass its next MOT, or just go in and get something nice. Normally, I don't go for something nice because I know what they're worth not long after. So this Golf ended up being too good of a deal not to take it, to be honest. So
Time 154.66.
I mean, there's a massive surplus for them here as well, mate. It's just what they do. Like, you want a GTR here, you're looking at £100,000 probably for a decent one. That's what they're worth now. They're just very fucking rare, especially an unmolested one. I do also have a 96 MR2 in my garage. It's just not currently in like working order, but I loathe to get rid of it. It's my baby. Once I get a bit more financially stable, she will get worked on and put back on the road, because I love driving that car. I've owned that car twice. Had it, sold it, accidentally found it again and bought it back. A really fucking cool car. They are some very nice cars. As I say, I've bought a lot of them at work, so I have seen depreciation that happens on them, so I could never stomach it. M8 competition. Damn, son. Very nice. I do like the M8, or the 8 Series modern one. It's a bit Marmite when it came out, but I quite enjoyed it.
Lap 153.34.
53.3. It's close to our fastest qualifying time so far this evening. See if we can find a little bit more time. That's not going to be the way to do it though. Going deep through there. I just want to get a qualifying lap in the 52s at one point this evening. No, ain't gonna be now. Would have been if we didn't miss the fucking braking point like a moron. Same there as well. No, just overcooked on the brakes. That's it. That's all she got. All she wrote. Never mind. Oh. 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 Don't know where that came from. Apologies, that sounded disgusting. Right. What do I think that we need to change in this at the moment? I don't honestly know. Get some new wets. Maybe we go up a little bit on the rear to get a bit more turn in. Well, I didn't too bad. Do with a little bit, probably a little bit less brake pressure. I think we're still struggling with that. Maybe that back another click or two. It's not how you want to, like with everything, it's not how you want to tune a car. It's like, I wonder how this is going to be. I'm going to fiddle with a load of settings just before the race and see if that's going to improve it or not. It's not the way to do it. It's not a good way to tune it. Oh, hello to all the new people who've jumped in on Twitch. If you're not following, if you are enjoying this, do please click the little follow button. I'm relatively new to this. All helps. Be a massive help for me, if you could. If not, I just hope you sit here and enjoy my attempt. Am I Mr. Race Engineer? I'm trying to address the people of Twitch here. Yeah, I hope you just enjoy sitting here, chilling. If you want to jump in chat, that'd be cool. If not, that's cool as well. We're all here to hang out, have some fun. A 95 Camry, not 60, whatever it felt like. Yeah, fair enough. Audi SQ8. I'm not one for the big SUVs, to be honest. I think they're kind of a misnomer, to be honest. Four hypers and a lot of GT3s. Cool, fair. This start is going to be mad. Dee. I'm not gonna be able to see shit. Right, so what laps are we're going to pit? Lap 12. We could probably push it longer than that. You generally need about 5 laps worth of fuel, so if we leave that knocking around 50 with 6 laps left, we'll see where we go from there. Hello mate, how you doing? You alright? Hope you have a good day / evening, RMK. Appreciate you being here. We're going to attempt for the 3rd time to be not terrible at Imola. We've yet to be not terrible here. Well, we've not been terrible. We've been around statistically around average. Like, I've been about as quick as the game feels I should be. Which is not very. We're stuck in the sort of like the... We can just about get into the 52s sometimes. 50s to 51s is where you want to be, really. So we're a little ways off the pace. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you. Sub and a like is always... I don't know why it hasn't popped up to let me know you've subbed. Hopefully that comes through shortly.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, into the mist we go, dear boys. Gorillas in the mist. Oh, shit. Track doesn't go that way, does it? Be sneaky. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got someone not building sandcastles. Oh, F. F, Mr. LMP2. That's hard to see because there's only 4 of them. So he's not going to have a great race now if he stays. Hope he does prefer people hanging around, but we were real fucking sneaky on this start, weren't we, boys? Jesus. I think we made it like 5 positions on the grid there. Jesus. Yeah, I'll work on getting an F emote. Or an European piece. It's generally probably a good one to go with as well. I'm also looking at getting another Streamdeck for sound effects. Because I've got some pretty unique ones that we've gathered over the years from me and my friends that are... be interesting, let's put it this way. But yeah, stuff got a bit weird during lockdown, so I've got some interesting sound effects that could make their way onto stream. Let's just say you guys are familiar with an actress called oh, I forgot her name actually. Stop car, please. Thank you. I forgot her name. What? I mean, I don't quite know why you're sitting this close to my bumper, but okay. Oh shit, what's her name? Some Russian bird. I mean, I have and Streamdeck, it's just... Oh, thank you for that. You just drove inside of me and then wrecked yourself. I don't quite know what happened there. Not gonna lie, I was just driving in a straight line. Oh well. I'm sure somehow that was my fault. Oh, nose, do you want to grip up? Thank you. And we're probably going to have a very defensively driven race in this one, because when it dries up again in the next sort of 3-4 minutes or so, everyone else sort of finds an extra second worth of pace compared to us. We were able to sort of stick with people when it's like this. But as soon as it goes to like the next level of dry, people just find another gear that I haven't quite mastered yet. We can get there occasionally, but I can't consistently get it into like the 51s, 50s. We're still sat in the 53s a lot of the time. Well, the Porsche behind is doing a good job in slowing everyone else down, so that's good. These people off my back. Oh, the Lamborghini. Maybe we've lowered the brake pressure a bit too much for that corner. Come on. Does not like slowing down that hill. Maybe we back that pressure off a little bit too much. We just have to try and stamp on that pedal a bit more, see if we can get it stopped.
That time was a 1:55.94.
So 1 slowly slow, point slow. brakes are not really doing much for me right now. Maybe try rolling the forward a little bit, try and compensate for the lack of pressure. There we go, we're into the phase of the race where everyone seems to sort of find an extra gear compared to what I'm able to do right now. So this is the bit where we need to kind of hold on. Oh, F. RIP in peace, my friend.
Lap 154.69.
Okay, we're doing a reasonable job holding the Porsche off at the moment. We've not had any major issues as yet. He's definitely a lot quicker than me though, so it's going to become difficult. He does seem to be struggling a bit more off the corner. It's weird for a Porsche considering it's all traction. Okay, not a bad lap.
Time
53.5, okay. It's not, I say, not terrible. Definitely not great. I don't know where I can find another second on that lap, but we need to find it. Oh, F. No! Fucking moron! I know I didn't brake, but I wasn't expecting him to carry on fucking moving. Oh, we got broken fucking suspension. Cool. Right, well, we got to limp it back and try and salvage something. What? Just... Why would you try and cross the fucking racing line? What an absolute helmet. I know that... I'm going to say now, I know there's stuff I could have done to mitigate that. Like, I could have... we've got our wheel, like, our steering is fucked. Our front left tyre is, like, I think bent like that. You see it heating up. Like, there is... I know there is a lot I could have done to avoid that, probably. Like, going back and looking through the replay. I didn't brake, number one. But if the guy didn't move, I didn't need to brake. He wasn't on the racing line. He crossed the racing line to get off the track. That was the issue, so... Absolute full-on helmet move, that was. Okay, wasn't my intention of doing this, but we're doing this anyway. It keeps me out of everyone's way, I guess. Oh crap, there we go. Yeah, we got like no steering, like at all. Right, we're gonna need to add more fuel. Just gonna fill it up. I mean, it wasn't even a question of holding the brakes. It's just don't fucking move. Like, he was stopped and then started moving. Like... I mean, if I... Looking back at it, the only way to get round that would have been to brake, steer right, expect, like, knowing he's going to move left. But when someone is on the outside of the corner... You don't expect them to then cut across the fucking track. Like... Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't the intention, but it ended up having to be the, like... I had no front steering, so... Yeah, he should have... So, there's two things he could have. He could have stayed where he was until everyone was cleared and then go off that way. Or he could have gone the other way. He could have gone into the gravel and turned around. Like, if he... From his position, if he'd turned left, he could have done a full U-E off the track in the gravel. Didn't have to wait for all the cars to go past, because there's a big long line of traffic coming. And could have got back up to racing speed relatively quickly. But... Oh, GT Rules would have... he'd have a race ban for that, straight away. Like, there's, like, without question, he'd had a race ban for that. That's egregious, what he did. Right, we got one cold tyre that I assume is wet. Yeah, it's okay. We are over a lap down already, so we're just going to try and salvage something out of this, because if we DNF, we're going to lose a lot of stuff. Yeah, of what I was expecting to happen, him turning left at that moment across the racing line was not it. Like, not in a month of fucking Sundays did I think he was going to do that. We're almost a lap down on everyone now, so this should be interesting. Considering that's P18 there, and we're P20. So now we've got the fun thing of trying to unlap ourselves. Yeah, well, it's a long pit stop because we had to rebuild our entire front steering rack. We had no steering, like the wheel was fucked, or it was gone, one of the two. It was 100 seconds to repair the damage, but it was the only way we we're going to carry on as if we'd repaired the damage, so... We know that people are going to have to stop for anywhere from 10 to 40 seconds, so we might be able to get some stuff back. And again, more people DNFing potentially, that sort of stuff, so... We've not got much to race for right now, this is now just a hot lapping session, but... We might pick up some stuff by the end of the race. But we've got to try and unlap ourselves now, which is the awkward bit. Well, if we didn't long pit stop, we wouldn't have got back in the race, like, at all. It was long pit stop or retire. They were the two options. that Mustang almost caused a fucking accident there. Don't do what he did. Let the faster car get around you. Don't, for the love of God, keep turning left on corner exit, because that's how, when an LMP car is trying to get past you, will end up driving into the back of you because he's expecting you to keep going in a straight fucking line. That was very close. The LMP did a twitch to go round him and then saw he carried on moving. That was very close to being an accident there. When you're in the slower car, you just need to be predictable. And what you don't want to do is just sporadically change your racing line for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it's just a recipe for a fucking accident is what it is if you start darting out the way of LMPs, they're not going to... You're not meant to get out of their way, you're just meant to be predictable so they can get around you. So you start trying to second guess where they're going to try and get past you and stuff, you just end up with having a big accident. Car, slow down. I was so temperamental when I wasn't sure to fucking slow down. Right, P19's in the pit. I don't know if that's the dickhead that we drove into, but I couldn't tell if it's a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. I thought it was a Ferrari.
Lap 156.00.
Like here, I'm just going to let off the throttle a little bit so I can get... Come on, I let off the throttle so fucking early. Jesus. How did you not get past that? Trying to make it nice and simple for him. Just lift off the throttle before corner entry. Like, cut 100 yards before the corner so he can just coast his way down into it. And he still manages to make me slow on the fucking apex. Yeah, it does seem to be a little bit questionable for some of them. They're obviously got like a timeshare on them, and they're not their week with the brain cell apparently. P16's got a drive through, so that's going to bring him a bit closer to us. I mean, if we somehow manage to, I mean, so the difference in pit stop is gonna be what? We stopped for 100 seconds to repair damage. There would have already been I think it's about, you need 15 second, 10 second pit stop, something like that. So we're negative a fair chunk of time. Oh, F. But I think we might be able to scrape a couple of places. I don't think top 10 is going to be achievable, unfortunately, but maybe we don't know. Need to see what our pace is like versus others around us, don't we? But yeah, I am going to file a report on that guy, because that's just fucking shameful driving. Like, you can't get away with doing that. Turning across the racing line, it's just not on. a little bit scary.
Lap 155.73.
That was also a bit scary. LMP coming out with someone coming out of the pit lane. That was a lot happening right there. I'll turn. This McLaren likes to overwork its fronts a lot more than the other ones we've driven. Oh, it's because it's the front right. Okay, fine. Because of the crash, we probably should have put a new tyre on that one anyway. Mind. I'm quite like, what a stupid half-assed attempt at a move. Why would you even do that? So stupid. Like, I'm just going to put the slightest little sniff of the nose up the inside here. I'm nowhere near alongside, but I'm just gonna put my nose here, so if you try and turn in, it's going to cause an accident. Fucking dickhead. The only good thing is it happened to him. Like, he spun himself out. Well, it's a bit annoying we're going to pick up the mark on the safety rating for it, but, you know, it is what it is. He spun himself out at the end of the day, didn't he? So. It's P11 pitting, so we're unlapping ourselves from P11.
Lap 156.90.
Guy ahead looks like he still needs to pit, so we should get that lap back, that one back maybe. Oh god, yeah, I've got nothing on the fronts, absolutely nothing. Yeah, as I say, this is why like it's better to just try and get something, because it's going to be better than DNFing at the end of the day. And hey, at least with that lap 2, we probably got a good short out of that. Like, I can see something like, is this the stupidest thing you've seen in LMU today? Something along that line. Stop go for P13, so he's going to come back towards us as well. Still not pit yet. Oh, okay, we're just going to... I totally missed my braking point on that. Paying attention to the relative. So, V Sellen has got to go through the pit lane twice and stop once, so that's like, what, 60 seconds maybe for all of it? 55? They're still a ways away down the road, but we'll be a little bit closer at least. P10 is pitting.
Time 156.18.
Yeah, it was a bit silly not put. I should have just put a whole new fresh set of tyres on when we pit, because we were there for so long. But didn't really think about it. Just too busy trying to get the fuel in. Because now we're very much struggling with our front right. Because that's down to what? 82. Oh, you're right, E. How you doing, mate? You missed some of the smartest driving I've ever seen. So turn, you know, chicane, turn 1, 2. The guy span out facing me at on the outside of turn 2. You know, you obviously want to come in and take the left-hander. He's on the outside. Decides that he wants to cut across the racing line just as I'm coming through. Rather than doing a UE by going to his right, off track, spinning a UE, coming back in. No, he decides to cut across the racing line on lap 2. And we absolutely get taken out, destroy all of our front end. We had to get new steering rack put in. We needed pit the front, change front tyres. Well, change one tyre. We should have changed both, but we only changed one because I was too busy trying to make sure we had enough fuel for the rest of the race. So yeah, it was an interest. We were up in P7, P8 at that point, I think. Started P14th, so we had a really good start to the race. And yeah, we're now in recovery mode, unfortunately. Other than that, I'm fucking swell. I'm fighting fucking rainbows, mate. Tell you what would be good is I can see we've got probably a fair few new people here on Twitch. If you're enjoying my inane rambling or just want to help a man with a very broken mental state right now feel a little bit less bad, drop us a follow, be a massive help. Always appreciated. I'm relatively new doing this on Twitch, and it's always appreciated. I mean, you being here is also appreciated. But if you are enjoying it, a follow would be a massive help. And everyone over on YouTube, obviously remember to tickle the like button, subscribe if you're also new in here. And yeah, hope you're enjoying the show that I try and put on for you. This guy's very cautious about getting past me behind. Oh, I've got no grip on the front right, like, at all. So many DNFs in this. So the B0 is a bug, so multi-class unlocks at Silver 1. So the one that we're doing now, the LMU, the ELMS series, and also the, not Portimao, where's the other one? Fuji, that's it. So both of those unlock when you're at Silver 1 ranking. So there is a visual bug at the moment where it's getting all the safety rankings wrong. But yeah, so the middle one is Silver 1, and then the 60-minute sprint one, the Bahrain race, opens up at Gold 1. Yeah, Reverend, that's what it is, mate. We've just got to try and salvage something out of it. We might get a couple of positions here from some last-minute pit stops as well. See what we can get done. The car feels like absolute shit because the front right is beyond dead. So I'm having to drive super slow just to get it around the fucking corners, but I mean, the two who are on 5% fuel who haven't pit yet, they can't have a lot left in the tank, right?
Time 156.89.
And we're on the last lap. Maybe they just hold it out. I didn't realise we're on the last lap. But this race has obviously been so slow that you only have to do 15 laps. Normally it goes 16. Fair enough, they played a stormer. Good on them. It takes a little while with the shorter races, just because there's no multiplier on those races. So the longer ones, like this one, has got a 2x multiplier for ranking, and you do more laps. So there's just more clean laps to get on your record. So the more points you can earn per race. But it takes a little while. All you want to do is just be clean, mate. Just it's kind of counterintuitive, but for the first bit, don't race too much. Like if you want to get into the multi-class thing, if that's your aim, don't race early on. Just participate. If someone wants to dive you, let them. If someone wants to, like, if they're harassing you behind you and you're worried they're going to drive into the back of you, just let them past. Don't worry about it. Your driver rating will come back over time. It sort of ebbs and flows and stuff. And if your main goal is you want to get into the longer sort of, this is a 30-minute race, I think it is. The Fuji one's a 40-minute race. If you want to get into those ASAP, just complete the races. Try not to have any contact. Try not to hit the wall. Have clean laps. If you go off track, lift off the throttle and make sure you don't get any like penalty points and stuff like that. And yeah, it won't take you too long. You can probably do it in about, if you have good races, 7-8 races, something like that. We might get another free position here from that unserved stop-go penalty because he ran out of virtual energy towards the end. So we should get that back. So we might have actually salvaged that back to P15, which if we did, I'm happy with that. It's just annoying that the race was so slow that the other guys didn't have to pit. Right. Where is this absolute arse bandit? Yeah, we did. So we claimed that back from we're at P15 now. Right, where is this clown? This has already happened with P. Hang on, no, P6. There we go. Yeah, so we're P7 on the road. Or is this? This might already be after. Oh no, we're fine with the other ones. It already happened. End of lap 1, beginning of lap 2, wasn't it? Yeah, we're in TrakRacer BMW, just decided to drive into the side of something. Why did he... Yeah, what's the point? Why did he drive into the side of me? Okay, he just was... Okay, I don't know why he, like, decides to start going into the circuit and then decides, no, I want to be on the right-hand side again. Weird to me. Like... Alright, whatever. Nothing major in the grand scheme of things, was it? Yeah, I mean, if it's on Monza, mate, it might be worth just not qualifying, either starting from the pit lane, or, I mean, if you do qualify and not take the grid position, if you qualify, I think you still get the bonus to your driver ranking, and if you don't take the position, you don't have a negative from that, but you'll start at the back of the pit lane, wait until the light goes green, don't leave before the light goes green, because it will let you do that, and you will get a penalty for it. Let everyone else have their accidents at T1, and then come in afterwards would be my recommendation for that, if you want to still qualify and earn the extra sort of rankings from that, and the extra clean laps and what have you. But yeah, if you just don't take the grid, you know, it says all drivers go to the grid. If you let that timer run out, you then just start from the pit lane. So you can get, basically, it'll let the entire pack go past, and then within 3 or 4 seconds, it will the light will go green, and you can just join the pack of the pack. Everyone would have already had their accident at that point by the time we get there, so you can weave through it. If you are dead set on starting from pole, just cut the first chicane. That's what I would do. Like, go down the escape road, park there, wait for everyone to go past, and then carry on from that, whichever way you want to do it. Either way, I would recommend letting other people have their fucking accidents and then jumping in again afterwards. It's sort of been cleared and stuff. So, yeah, that'll be the two ways of doing it. Either start from pole, go down the slip road, don't yeet yourself through it because you'll get a massive warning for driver cut and you'll take a safety rating hit for that. So either just park it in the slip road, rejoin safely after in like P10 or whatever, or do your qualifying, don't take the grid, start from the end of the pit lane, let everyone else have their accidents, and then pick off everything else. And don't worry about your driver rating to begin with. It will ebb and flow. I've bounced between bronze 3 and silver 1 about 3 times. This is where I sit in terms of pace and speed. It's not anything to worry about. Driver rating's nice to have. It doesn't make any difference to anything really. Right, we're not too worried about BMW. Oh yeah, this is a bit. Yeah, every week the circuits change and stuff. I knew there was something with the BMW. I wondered what it was. It was this where he just fucking bounced off of me for some fucking reason. Yeah, so there will be the free tracks will be in the rookie ones, so the ones you get with the base game. They'll always have the free tracks, and then when you get to the higher ones is when they start adding the DLC tracks and stuff. So you'll always have the rookie league, the bronze ones, the 20-minute sprints available to you, and then depending on what content you have on top of that, in the multi-class ones, you'll either need to have the pack or you'll have it as a or it'll be one of the free ones. Not a long-term schedule, but they do post them a couple of days beforehand on their subreddit and stuff. I think they might do a blog post about it on their website. But from the guys in my Discord, they normally link it from the subreddit, if I remember right. So they normally get posted. I think the devs post it on the Sunday or the Monday before the reset on Tuesday, midday UK time. But yeah, there's not like a long-term one like iRacing where they set out an entire season, because there's no like long-term season structure for it. But they let you know a couple of days in advance if I remember right. Right, what did this clown do? Just drove in the side of me. But what are you doing? What is this? Stephen, was ist das? No, I'm just going to drive on the side of you, mate. Yeah, no worries. Crack on. Having a minor incident. Always takes me out again for good measure. Right, okay. That's one of the weirder incidents I've had in this game. Just comes steaming into the side of me for some reason. Fair enough. Yeah, it was just fucking brain disengaged is what it was. Just like, oh shit. Oh, fuck, there's someone there. When did we have our major fucking incident then? Must be lap. Was it beginning of lap 3 or beginning of lap 4 then? Must have been, mate. Must have been. Also, you're right, Shane. How you doing? He was doing something. He was doing something he shouldn't be doing. It's the only fucking reason you have an accident like that. Oh, did we get further into the race than I thought? We must have done. Oh yeah, because we were worried about that Porsche catching us, weren't we? God, my memory's fucked. I must say, cool. The McLaren, not awful. I quite enjoyed that. It was quite nice to drive, even if the front tyre was dead. Christ, we got a lot further into the race before we got killed before it than I realised. We got the Porsche looming. Oh, it booted me from the server. There it is. There it is. There we're down to the bronze ranking. Cool. Beautiful. Love to see it. Lost 2 positions, yeah. Yeah. Minus 9.3. Qualify 7th, 13th. Yep. Yep. Well, we were on for we were sat in 7th until I got absolutely murdered. Oh, it's, yeah, Matteo Pareca. That's the guy we need to... Matteo Pareca, am I right? And for some reason, we just get driven into by Steve. I think that's Steve is quite clearly Super GT's alt. So, oh, thank you very much for the follow, saying. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. It means a lot. As I say, I'm still very small. Still an itty-bitty baby streamer doing this on Twitch, so it all helps. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope my my word soup isn't too distracting. I'm aware I have a severe bout of verbal diarrhea quite often. Oh, and a follow from Jamie as well. Oh, thank you guys. Very much appreciated. Right, let's see what did this fucking Pareca do to me then. That's it, you got it cool. Tickle the buttons. Tickle the follow, tickle the... I mean, if you guys got a Prime sub, I'm going to be cheeky and say if you got a Prime knocking about, I won't say no to one of them. And obviously on the UTubs, tickle the like button. Subscribe if you're also new in here and not subscribed. That'd be a massive help for me as well. I'm really pushing to... There is a minimum qualifier for, you know, Project Motor Racing that's coming up. If you can get up to like a certain score of 2,000... you get to like apply to be a partner kind of thing for that. So I'm in a drive to try and get that at the moment. We need a little bit more, a couple hundred more people on YouTube and 100 or so people on Twitch. We might get there, but we'll have a look. My stream schedule, so UK time Monday to Fridays, 10:30ish PM UK time, which translates to about 5:30 East Coast time, America time, Freedom time. And we go until I'm basically too tired, which is going to be after this race because I also have work in about 7 hours. So I need to get some form of sleep first. We do that Monday to Friday. Monday is a medley day. It's because most stuff resets on a Tuesday. Mondays are kind of dead on stuff like iRacing and LMU and whatever. So this Monday we're probably going to be Tony Hank in it because we got the new Tony Hank 3 and 4 coming out on Friday, so we might Tony Hank 1 and 2 it up on a Monday just for something chill to play. Tuesdays, Wednesdays we do LMU. Thursdays we do Forza because I like a little bit of an unwind. Forza's a fun game to not give a fuck in. You occasionally get some good fun racing in that as well. And then Fridays is a medley day where we either do LMU if I'm feeling the LMU if it's a good week and there's a lot of races I want to try. Or we do maybe WRC, we do maybe Race Room, we do maybe iRacing if there's a good combination and I've already paid for it. So we mix it up a bit. So we have 4 days of sim racing and 1 day that could be racing as well, but might be someone else if something grabs my attention, basically. But we pretty much start most of the times the same. It's all pretty much starting about 10:30 UK time, as I say, 5:30 East Coast. I don't know what that is, West Coast, Mountain, or Pacific, or whatever your other time zones are over there in Freedom Time. I also am aware I do mumble a little bit and also talk very quickly. So if you need me to slow the fuck down, do not be ashamed to say it. It does not offend me. A lot of people, most of the people I speak to in my life going, sorry, say that again. Yeah, Art of Rally was fun. I wasn't very good at it, but... yeah, oh, there he is. There's the prick. What is this fucking dildo doing? Let's have a look. Actually, let's not call him a dildo. Dildo serves a purpose. Right. Okay. Here is safe, right? This, no one's gonna be on this bit of the track. You can sit here for as long as you fucking want. No one, unless they're having a massive moment, is gonna be over here. So what you can do, you can sit and wait. You've got me, you got the Porsche, and you got one other guy behind us. Then it looks to be a fairly big bit. You know, we'll have a look. We got Porsche, we got the Cheetah. Oh, that's a fucking amazing livery. And then we got the Mustang. He's probably going to be in the way by the time you get time to turn around, but you got a bit of a gap, right? So sat here, he's looking down the road. He's got a clear view all the way through the fucking corner. He's also got the map. He's also got the relatives. So he's got a load of fucking information sat at his disposal right now to make decisions with. He decides, nah, blood, ain't doing that. I gotta get going. I gotta get this shit moving on the road. So we're coming through. Again, not moving. Not moving. Still not made the decision to move. He's still sat there. Like, I don't actually think he's actually moved yet. I keep going the wrong way. Oh, okay. So he's creeping. So how long is he stationary for? He's holding his... I mean... Okay, credit where credit's due. He's at least holding his brakes, alright? That's not a small feat. He's at least holding his brakes right now, so that's cool. But, okay, so he's not stationary for long. He immediately just revs the fuck out of it. Tries to do a burnout round and just... Right, if you're going to do this, do it that way. Why would you go into the track and do it? Like, I'm sat... Do you know what? We'll get a dipshit IV, shall we? Right, we're currently sat in King Dipshit's seat. Problem number one. Alright, we're sat here. Gotta get going, gotta get going, gotta get going. Rim, 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 rim. Oh shit, there are three cars. I'm turning that way. I'm going full left hand down. I'm getting the fuck off the track for a start, just in case, because you don't know. I could lose it, or something. The Porsche could have a great run and dink me in the back. Something could happen. If I'm getting out of it, I'm going left. I'm getting off the track because no one's gonna be here. Realistically, from this angle of attack, if I lose it, I'm going off somewhere over here. If the Porsche bunks my ass, we're both going off in a heap over this way. BMW can navigate his way around it. He can brake, he can lift off, whatever. So here is like the safest bit you can go to right now. So why in the shit does this guy want... You've got less space over here as well. There's a wall in the way for you to go navigate around. You're never going to make it all the way around here and do a UE. Still, at this point, yeah, no, he's just like... At this point, you've got to think it's just got blinkers on. It's like, I'm just going to do what I'm doing, and it's going to be fine. I'm just going to keep moving, and we're going to make it. It's fine, lads. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We didn't make it. It's just fucking absolute pants on head retarded moment. Just complete window licker. Just the dumbest fucking thing. Like, the amount of wrong decisions he had to make to end up in this position is quite a lot. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. No brake lights from me. I could have braked at any point. The Porsche, I think, did. He did the smart thing. He braked. Like, but the Porsche also had the benefit of being 3 car lengths further down the road. So where I am now, he, from my route of view, has really not moved. Like, I assume he's waiting here. The logical thing to do would be to wait here. Now I've seen that he's moving. I'm now going too quick to get onto this bit of track, which I now know is going to be vacated. Because of this, I'm a car width and a bit over to the left, and I'm about 3 car lengths further down the road. Even if I brake, it's wet. I'm not going to get any front end grip to get round this car in time. So how is he? So he is literally right on the racing line by the time we arrive there. I'm just trying to shoot the gap. Like, I'm hoping this bit's going to be clear by the time we get there, because that's all I can fucking do at this point. If I'd have braked and tried to turn right, I'd have been going too quick, and we would have either clipped this bit of him here, or we would have speared off into the wall this way. Like, we would have got maybe grazed past him here. We ain't getting it stopped and turning left again after that, though. We're not making this chicane. There's no way we're making that chicane, like, at all. Absolutely no way we're making that chicane. We're doing what we do. At the time, we have to make the decision of where we're going. We are going at 127 kilometers an hour. So we are doing 70 mile an hour. Here, like, did I actually lift? I did lift. There's a minor brake there. I did think about braking. Apparently I did think about braking. I instinctively brake when I... yeah. He moved. I instinctively stamped on the brake pedal to Like, am I going to get this stopped? No. So I just thought, we got to shoot the gap now. All I've got to do is try and get into this area before he does. This is the only thing that's going for me. I was like, if I do anything other than try and shoot this gap, we're having an accident. The only way I'm going to get past is if I do that. Is if I'm turning, look at the angle of my car. Like, we were never really straight on the track here. Like, we're still loaded up coming out of this corner here. The car is still loaded on the outside because we're powering out of the corner. So the weight is still on the left-hand side of the car. We might, I mean, there is a chance that if we could spot at this point back here, that if we could spot a bat here, which is about when I do notice it, there is a chance we could have held the brake. But I've also got to think there's a Porsche behind me as well. Like, I know there's someone behind me. So I can't be doing any weird erratic moves because we're just going to get rear-ended otherwise. So, yeah. My logic was just, I'm not getting this stopped before I hit this guy. By the time, like, if you move me to where we were going to be on the track, we are one car length away from him while he is perpendicular to the racetrack. Like, yeah, we might have been able, like, if I didn't touch the brakes, we might have been able to shoot this gap. But then I'm just driving straight into this fucking wall. So that's not a good idea either. So this was the only option I think I had. Obviously, if I'm wrong, let me know. I'm here to learn as well. But this is my mentality on it of what this window licking special kid here has decided to do. Annoying, ruined the race a little bit because we had a really, really good start. In fact, you know what, I want to watch that start again because we fucking sliced and diced our way through that gloriously. We just committed. Like, we could barely see anything and we just committed. The spray doesn't look really like daunting from up here, does it? Oh, it does a little bit now. So what the hell happened to those two? BMW slowed down and the Lamborghini was just like, and then this guy's on the inside, slows the hell down a lot as well. We're going the wrong way. There we go. So we just like get a crap ton of freebies from this guy. We'll get a freebie from that guy. We're like, oh, okay. Fine, we'll just go round, I guess then. It was just like everything just sort of opened up. It was just, I wasn't expecting, like, I could not believe we ended up in such free, like, it's a massive hole. So much free air. Like, this guy braked really early. Again, understandable because of the mist. This guy braked really early. I've got what, 3 or 4 car lengths that way. And I've probably got the same again behind me, haven't I? Yeah, I've got like, I'm in like a pocket of like 4 or 5 car lengths around me. It's great. And we just threaded it through up to, what did we get, like P7, P8 at that time? P10. And then we got another couple of freebies here and there. Yeah, cracking start, that one. Everyone just sort of got out of my way. It was great. Oh, right. Well, that was a fun dissecting of some special maneuvers made by some special people. Oh, yeah, we were going to report that guy, weren't we? Let's go and do that quick. Yeah, you can't be getting away with decision making like that. Profile. Oh, dear. I spent 20 minutes ranting. I spent almost as long ranting as we did racing. What's the guy? Him. Quintero, wasn't it? Yeah, that guy. Post-race reporting. Attentional wrecking. Yep, that one. decided best way. Actually, turned across the racing line, trying to recover from a spin rather than holding brakes or turning off track. Rejoining brakes. Yeah, fine. Don't get too many words to write with that, so we'll just do that. Cool. We'll see if anything happens with that. Yeah, no, I'd say that's genuinely the first report I've ever done in this game, and it's only because the decision making there was so poor that something needs to come from it. Like, if he does that again and again and again, like, it needs to learn that that's not how you do, basically. Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to get banned from it. I don't think people should get banned from the series. I think they should just get warnings, and like repeated warnings. Then yeah, fair enough. But at the end of the day, banning someone from a product, there's a very difficult area with that, because it's something that you've paid for with your own money. So yes, they're obviously within their right to restrict you from the service. I would be more inclined to temporary bans like 24-hour, 48-hour, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't like doing it when it's stuff like this where you pay, like, especially with iRacing as well, the amount of money you fucking pay to do that, to get a temporary ban on it is like kind of a kick in the balls, because it's like, yeah, I know you've paid us for use of our service, but we're just going to stop you from doing it, and your money isn't worth anything here. So I don't know, there's a weird dichotomy in my mind between those two sort of things. But yeah, there does need to be some form of learning to go on with it. Otherwise, he's just going to keep causing a mischief. But yeah, I don't think that is ban worthy, but I think he will probably get a warning for that resafe join Leon. It was something quite horrific, the chain of events they had to go to think that was a good idea, basically. As I say, all he had to do was go his left rather than his right, and none of that would have happened. He would have been able to join the race safely. He wouldn't have had to DNF because of the damage. He could have just turned around on the gravel, lost probably 6 or 7 positions, jumped back in the race, job's good, and carry on. But yeah, it is what it is. And we recovered. We did a good recovery drive. We got went from P20, was it 22? I think we ended up after the incident and pit and stuff like that to get P16 out of it. It was just to say, if the race went another lap, we would have been able to pick up another couple of positions because people would have had to pit. So it's just annoying. It was that slower race, unfortunately. Yeah, all reversed off track. There's a number of things he could have done. He was in a very safe part of the track. There's a number of things to do. Didn't need to rush. He was just more worried about losing positions than he was about racing safely, which is not what you need to do. But anyway, guys, I have been ranting long enough. I need to try and get some shut-eye before I get up for bed. Up for work. Which is now, what? Well, it's 7 o'clock. I'm getting up, and it's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. So I've got about 5 hours to have to be up again. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you, everyone, for all the new followers. I very much appreciate you. All the new subs. For JPS, for the gifted member, and also joining the BPM membership on YouTube as well. We'll be back on Monday. As I say, we'll be Tony Hanking it, probably. We've got enough people here, we could probably raid someone, don't we? We should probably do that. This is what actual people do. Who have we got going? Button, raid channel, here we go. Who we got doing LMU at the moment? Who looks like they're doing something for fun? A lot of French people in there at the moment. As we've got a reasonable American crowd, we've got a guy doing 4th of July racing at Spa. We'll send you over to Buggy 410. There we go. Looks like he's just started. Got a pretty good chat on there as well. Cool. We'll send you over there, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.